We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He cuts it right. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Brees Hall with the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Now to kick this one away. Isaac Garindo to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Get set, get set.
Third and long for him here. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake, Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Get set, get set. Up.
Now try it right with McCaffrey. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
18, that's up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. It's cut, Pearsall has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd and short. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Outside. 18. 22 ahead. Up.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the 49ers get to it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Outside. 29.
They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Get set, get set. Up.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Toward Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck now from the gun. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Shock working from the gun. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
To Rashid Shaheed. 8 yards on the pickup. And this is...
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Connection made to Shaheed. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. The PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shock looking to pass here. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shock's going to throw here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock. And now they stay out there for third down. Ooh, my partner is not happy after that one. Throwing entirely off your back foot, Brock. Something quarterbacks normally want to avoid at all costs for fear of, well, what we just saw there.
Kate, if we went back and we're calling games like in the 50s and 60s, we don't see that. Right? So much more fundamental back in the day, but so many of the gunslingers of today have gotten away with it, have so much arm talent, they can throw with poor fundamentals. That time it nearly cost them.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So fourth down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard
line. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Get set, get set.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He's going to get a few here, dropped down at the 33-yard line.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Connects with him down the sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get set, get set. Stop.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense in the end zone.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Some Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Get set, get set. Go.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone now. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On play action, here's Shuck. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. It's Shuck. Brought in by Ayuk. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Kamara gets it on the draw. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Let's go.
Shaheed coming in motion left.
Let's go.
Shuck now on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got Ayuk downfield. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down. Working inside the red zone. Right back to Ayuk he goes. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Off the play action, Chuck flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Start.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down.
Purdy on 1st down. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
18, what's up? Up.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage backs. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Chuck now from the gun. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one.
Recovered by the offense.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Outside. 18.
They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry?
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Off the play fake, Purdy. Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
First down play, that's at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Watch out!
Purdy on the play action. Headed out right. He's caught. He's got ground. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Watch out!
First and 10, a run to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Purdy. Dump off to his fullback. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puck through.
And they're on 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Pistol snap here to Shuck. They'll set up the screen here for Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shuck working from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Saints into the dime for this 3rd down.
Get set. Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Running back sent in motion. Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 48.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Outside.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Outside.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Get set. Watch out. Ball. Yellow.
Now Purdy. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Outside. Up.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here's Robinson, and he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Robinson. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Niners 38, Saints 28.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On play action, here's Shump. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. After a linebacker's coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one from jumps it, takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and 10, here's Shuck. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connection made to Shaheed. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Niners take over first and
49ers to the line. First and 10. Now run, James. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
There's a give inside to James. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers nearing their first win of the season. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's James running right. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Purdy throwing here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd down critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32.
First and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds him over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs. But let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Chuck now from the gun. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Hall. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Nick Bosa on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.